Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm doing a game spotlight video. I wanted to continue showing off different games and series on the channel, so I thought I'd make a little series out of it. And today, to start this little series off, the game spotlight goes to X-Men Mutant Academy 2. Now, if you don't know, I'm a big X-Men fan. I'm not the biggest, I don't know everything about everybody, but I love X-Men, love the movies, the comics, the video games, all the media I can get my hands on. X-Men is great. So X-Men Mutant Academy 2 is a 2001 2.5D fighting title exclusively for the PlayStation 1. It is the sequel to X-Men Mutant Academy, and the first game is cool in its own right. With the existence of the second one, there's no real reason to jump into the first one. The roster's more limited, and you know, that's like a big thing for a fighting game, especially with X-Men. They have so many cool characters, you know. The original title only held, I think, 10 playable characters, and it didn't even have like Rogue or Psylocke or like fan favorites from those fighting games, so it is slightly disappointing. But in general, I think, you know, that's cool to start off with 10 for like your first game and then, you know, amp it up. Mutant Academy 2 has, you know, pretty much the same game modes you find in any fighting game. It has Academy training, you know, training mode. In this mode, you unlock alternate costumes, cool stuff like that. Arcade, which is regular story mode. You can unlock characters through there too. Psylocke is one of them, and Spider-Man, he makes an appearance in this game too. So that's something to look forward to if you guys like playing the same, you know, game for a long time and just trying out all the different characters. Me personally, I just kind of stick to whatever characters I like. You know, I always do Rogue, but man, they got Spider-Man in this game. They got so many different heroes and villains. It's crazy, you know. And the final gaming mode, besides the versus, I mean, you already know what that is. You got your homie with you. You just plug it in a controller. You know, you don't have to fight the AI. You can get your ass beat by someone for real. And yeah, the last gaming mode is, you know, you just pick a fight against everybody in the roster. Survival is pretty simple, self-explanatory. You play a fighting game, you've seen a survival mode, an arcade mode. Versus is all, you know, standard when it comes with a fighting game. And that's cool. You don't need to really reinvent the wheel for this one. So Mutant Academy 2 has a style that does not appeal to everybody necessarily, especially those who are used to the Capcom 2D fighting games. You know, the art style might not be the most beautiful thing in the world, but to me, the game models, they hold up pretty decently. They haven't aged poorly like other PlayStation 1 titles have. And I mean, I was playing the Spider-Man game that came out, you know, for the PS1, and oh my god, the graphics, even if you up them up, it just doesn't look that good. But you know, they're PlayStation 1 games, what can you expect? I mean, this game's roster isn't perfect either. Like, you know, the first one built off of that, but this one has a lot more characters for you to enjoy, you know, something that gets your teeth sinking into, you know. Forge and Havoc are playable, you can play as Mystique, Toad, Pyro, you know, there's so many dope characters, and you know, it's really cool, because Forge and Havoc, they appear in games like X-Men Legends, but you don't get to play as them, and that's really disappointing. So at least in this game, you get to kick some ass as Havoc, Forge, and a bunch of other characters I don't think they get to really appear in other games. I mean, you always see Brotherhood members and the classic X-Men, but it's cool, man. You don't fight as Jean Grey, you fight as the Phoenix, you know, stuff like that. And if you like fighting games, man, this game's for you. I don't know what else to say, man. Mutant Academy 2 is an excellent fighting game for fans of X-Men and for fans of PlayStation and older fighting games, you know, that era, like late 90s, you know, early 2000s, because you don't see games like that anymore. It's just different nowadays. But if you ever wanted to play as Mystique and fight the Phoenix, or as Havoc and beat up Cyclops, with this game, you can, man. This game did not end up having a sequel with like Mutant Academy 3, but it did have a sequel with X-Men Next Dimension for the PS2. I don't know why they didn't call it Mutant Academy 3. That would have been a little easier to follow. Maybe they could have got a fourth, but who knows. Yeah, man, that title even adds more iconic characters to it. I haven't tried it out just yet, but I wanted to show off this game, man, and maybe after I beat this game a couple times, we can get into X-Men Next Dimension, because that looks great, man. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.